Yeah, I think he's like one of the best player
to ever
play.
He's one of those players where he can potentially take out a whole team. He's done it. He's done a lot in 7-inch. He's close to doing it. You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Not winning.
Oh, come on, guys.
Get a good time.
Yeah, you got a good time.
What I like about Enzo, though...
He just holds his ball and like...
Yeah, I would say out of all the guys in that team, Doki Doki is probably the best one.
Doki Doki's the best one?
Whoa, did you just jump again?
Sugoi!
Whoa, what are you guys doing? Did that make a hash? No, she jumped. Just jump. You can't play the position you're stuck at. You're fucked, right? You got no one else to swap in with you to be like, hey, you know what? I'm in a slump. I can't play this fucking position. Is this camera ready?
3,
2,
1,
Dodgeball!
Hey.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to 321 Dodgeball. My name is James Durante, your host for tonight, and I am back here with the usual suspects.
Debs.
Raph,
Enzo.
There's Gino.
media guy.
And we are missing Sung tonight. He's in a slump, so unfortunately he's not here with us. So tonight's topic, will be what we're gonna do is Unicorn player out of town ranking. So out of town as in BC player ranking. BC and also like there's some Edmonton and Toronto. No, that plays Edmonton players as well. So this will help the captain pairings with the draft coming up in about 3 weeks for the Unicorn tournament. A couple of players asked us to do our own rankings to help them choose players because this draft has a lot more deeper than the previous Unicorn tournaments in the past. So there's a lot of players that are new to the Unicorn tournament, as well as players that some of the captains do not know, have never heard of before. And there's also some players that we've actually never heard of as well. So we'll go over the whole list of how we created our own ranking system. So I'll pass it off to Enzo.
Yeah, so our ranking system, we basically broke it down into 7 groups. The difference between the players within the groups is not as big as the players in separate groups, if you want to think of it that way. Or you can think of it in tiers or whatever.
And this is for the guys.
This is for the guys. The females we just ranked because there was a fewer number of them. So for the guys, so our tier 1 is just basically, we call them carries. They can probably carry a whole team. They can 1v6 in certain games or maybe all of the games. Who knows? Our second tier is like just solid tier 1 players that are primarily corner players. Our tier 3 is tier 1 players that are primarily mids because there's a small distinction, and depending on who your captain is and where you pick, you might want somebody different, but it was important for us to separate them. And then our fourth group is just solid tier 1 players that are just a little bit less proven or consistent. And then our group 5 is the top of tier 2. So you'll see them jump up and down between tiers throughout the regular season. And our group 6 is basically the middle of tier 2, where they're just consistent throughout tier 2, very solid players. And our group 7 is players that are relatively new or just players we don't know. So we just lump them all in one group at the end there.
Okay.
And sorry, with group 7, the players that we don't know, I've asked Kevin Vo to give us some feedback because he knows some of them as well, or most of them. So we'll be reading out some of the feedback that was provided by Kevin Vo. Mm-hmm. All right, let's start off with group 1, the carries.
Ref?
Oh, okay. So we have. This was a hard decision, but we ended up with C-Val as number 1.
Took us 10 hours to figure that one out.
Yeah, 10 hours. It's like, so is it C-Val or is it Chris? So what name should we put? But everybody knows him as C-Val. But he's like, I think he's like one of the best player
to ever
play. He was, somebody mentioned that he was a dodgeball god.
Dodgeball Jesus.
Yeah.
Someone said that.
But yeah, he's a big threat on the court whenever he plays. Like he can always carry a team to a championship. I was one of them.
Yeah.
Got carried, you know.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Carried
Do
by-
you guys
carried me
really
5
need
times.
us to talk about CVAL? I don't really think
Maybe
so. Right?
he wants us
Oh.
wants to hear it.
No, who cares? Who cares what he thinks?
So he's probably gonna be picked number 1 overall.
Yeah.
If not, then he will be definitely number 2.
Yeah, but definitely number 1.
Yeah.
If Yams gets first pick, do you think she'll pick CV?
Ooh, I don't
Ooh,
know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
Byron.
Yeah.
See,
Maybe
I can
That's
see an argument
interesting.
for Byron number 1.
Yes.
If Yams is
Yeah.
first overall.
Because I feel like Byron's been. Oh, sorry. Spoilers. Byron's number 2 on our
Oh,
Also took 10 hours.
list. Yeah. I feel like Byron, because of the whole 7-inch thing, Byron's gotten more fit and like he's just
Same as CV though.
yeah, but like Byron's more fit. He's just more like up and down the court. I feel like he's doing more things than he was before. He's harder to hit.
yeah.
Now?
His blocking is really good now.
Yeah, his blocking's really good. He's super fast. His dodging's a lot better. He's less stationary than Chris. So I think it's preference between Chris and Byron.
Yeah. It's like, who do you want to win with?
Yeah, basically.
You want to win with CVAL? You want to win with Byron?
I think the trick here is to be pick number 2, so then you don't have to choose. Somebody chooses for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like they should go 1 and 2. I don't see an argument, and it's all preference.
Yeah.
Do you remember when CV got a 2 for agility?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Who did that?
Was that already playing?
No, that was the first
Oh,
uniform.
no, no,
the
yeah,
first
no.
one, yeah.
Who did that?
2 for a joke.
Come on, come
I
on,
probably
guys.
got a 1.
Very funny, guys.
My god.
Yeah. Anything else about 1 and 2?
No, they're really good.
Yeah, so-
Like, undisputed.
So recap: CVAL we ranked as the first player, and then Byron ranked as number 2.
Yeah. You like if somebody chooses Byron number 1, nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, that was a terrible choice."
Yeah.
Yeah. Except you should probably pick those 2, 1 and 2,
Yeah.
in any order.
Cool.
James.
Next time.
3.
Nope. Yeah.
Number 3, we got Mr. Jackie Leung. Leung or Lung?
Leon.
Leung.
Alright. This
Um,
Jackie.
This Jackie. 3-finger Jackie.
Yeah, 3-finger.
We put Jackie here because he's been playing really well the past couple of past 2 seasons. He's been playing really well. His catching's been a lot more consistent. His throws have been pretty good. He's more accurate now. The power's still the same, and he's blocking better
Way
now.
better.
Yeah. So
Yes.
he's surviving a lot more. He's jumping less and just blocking a lot more. So we put him as our pick for probably the 3rd
Number 3.
overall pick.
Yeah.
You guys want to add anything else?
Yeah, he's very easy to play with.
Yeah.
I played with him the first time last season. Yeah, it's very, very easy to play with.
Yeah. I mean, I had Jackie number 3, so I don't.
Yeah. Same here.
Pretty good.
Next one.
Vo's a captain, right?
Yes.
Vote?
Is he a captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't see Vo's name.
He's playing with Michelle.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
damn
The
scam.
Vietnamese.
Huh.
All
Scary.
Number 4,
Brandon?
Brandon Wen.
Oh, Debs, you're so excited.
Tell us about Brandon
Should
Wen,
have had you talk
Debs.
about this.
Okay.
Actually, we'll talk about
No.
Brandon.
No, Brandon.
Yeah, we'll talk about Brandon. No.
I don't know about Brandon. Brandon,
The size come out.
he's really good at blocking. I mean, we always say whenever we play against him, never waste your balls on Brandon because he just blocks, just so good at blocking. And I find like he's maybe like the only one that can actually carry a nobody
team,
team
yeah.
to the finals.
He's carried many
Yes.
shitty teams in VDL in the past, so.
Yeah,
Whoa.
so. And I've always seen it, right? Just like a bunch of nobodies that he always plays with, and he can just carry them all the way to the finals. Never wins.
Never wins,
but
huh?
must have at least
So
18.
if you don't want to win,
I think when we counted, he had at least 18,
At least 18, yeah.
second places.
That was a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, so I think he has more.
Yeah, no, because last season I came second with him.
Yeah.
So he's carried my shitty team last season. Too.
Yeah.
Story checks out.
Yeah. So we put
Yeah, so if you
want
wanna
to
be second.
Fourth, right?
4th, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, if you want a chance at finals, He's a solid
He's
choice.
a solid choice, yeah. And as long as he's not injured, because lately he's been injured.
This time it's not his back.
Oh, it's not his back, no.
His forearm
Oh,
because
fuck.
he fucked it up playing
7
7-inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a while away, so.
Plus because he's
Still,
old.
yeah, another.
Yeah.
He's like 35 now, maybe.
Turning 35.
Turning 35, yeah. So, but he can kill out a whole team
Yeah,
too. As
he's-
long as he has balls,
Once, yeah, if he has all balls, yeah, it's hard to.
he always plays it
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially
Very smart player.
since there's what you have 2 or 3 resets. Like I don't know what's the rule here for.
Yes, yeah. And boss, they do allow resets, but if you have 3 in a row, it's a dead ball.
Just one dead ball.
One's dead ball,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. But that's
Right.
it's consecutive
He'll only
by
need, like,
anybody,
1 or 2.
any person.
Yeah. And
If
Remember
you
that-
just give him one
Style.
every now and then, like,
Yeah.
he'll make the most out of it.
Yeah. Because that was his style, I find. Like, he hasn't been winning as much before because he was really good at the reset and control game.
yeah.
But now it's like, we don't allow resets in VDL. I find his game has suffered a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's still pretty good.
Yes.
Still pretty good.
All right, so that was number 4.
And
Brandon.
the last player
give us-
in this tier of carries is Coop. Tell us about Coop, Debs.
Debs.
You want me to talk about Coop
yeah,
too?
yeah.
Oh, Coop.
Okay.
Coop actually has been playing a lot better this season. Actually, really, really good. I play with him on Tuesdays, and he's just been killing everybody. Like, I don't know, just by himself. He just takes the ball, kills people, catches, and then it just seems like old Coop again.
And he's right at the
Right at the
too.
line, yeah. He's been playing extremely well. As long as, but all the last Tuesday we were all playing bad, then he gets mad sometimes, and then he can he can bring the team down sometimes. He gets really mad, and then we get all mad, and then I start yelling at him. He starts yelling at me. Hopefully you guys won't he won't yell at you guys, but he's a really, really good player. If he's really on, he can kill everybody.
It's okay, Debs. They don't have bleachers over there.
It's a new gym. We don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
There's
right.
two
That's
gyms,
right.
right?
Two
There's two
gyms,
gyms.
right?
Yeah, my only
I don't
gripe
know,
with Coop is that he plays the same way regardless of who he's playing with and against.
Yes.
And he likes to trade.
That's the one
So
thing I don't like too is the trading, but he doesn't want to improve. Like he doesn't
want to change the way he
change
plays.
it.
Yeah.
I keep saying don't trade, and he's like, I'm always gonna trade. That's the way I am. I'm like, okay, fine, but you're more valuable if you're alive.
Yeah, so
right?
generally, like players like me and James will just trade with him
Yeah.
and get him off the court, and then we have an advantage.
Yeah, but if he's alive, he has all balls. He can kill everybody. He's got a good curveball.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his catching is really good too.
Yeah.
So,
His catching's really been on this season.
yes.
Yeah.
He just has a big box, you know.
Oh yeah.
And his hands are like.
He's got
pretty good at
giant, meaty
sweeping.
hands.
All right, so we are done with the first category, the carries. Now we will do the second category, which are tier 1 corners. And for our first ranking for tier 1 corners, after the carries, we have Raph,
Resident Trash.
Resident Trash.
Yep.
So I'll start a little bit with Raph. Raph has consistently been improving every fucking season. He won last season. Last
Yeah, last
he won
season.
last season, tier 1 VDL. And he's also been playing really well in 7-inch as well. He's one of those players where he can potentially take out a whole team. He's done a lot in 7-inch. He's close to doing it right now in VDL. He's hard to hit, very good blocker, has a good throw and consistent catcher as well. So he's definitely improving. Not quite in the carries realm right now, but still we put him right now at the top of the tier 1 corners. If you need an extra tier 1 corner, which you probably do. You guys want to add on to Raph?
No, I was just gonna say, I think he's gotten a lot better over the last 2 or 3 seasons, and like it's each season that it's significant jumps.
Yeah.
I think his throw has gotten a lot harder than before.
It's very accurate.
accurate
too.
now, yeah,
It
accurate.
hits
It's
you in
very
the foot.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his blocking is decent. Catching could probably use a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Before your catching was the best.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, just like a lot of the teams that I play in
This season.
is mostly prioritizing like
Throw.
trying to get people out instead of like I wouldn't be the one like trying to catch people
Yeah.
back in. So I've been focusing more on just trying to kill people
Mm.
and surviving. Mostly surviving.
Surviving.
Yeah, I think it's just very solid pickup.
You've sort of changed your game from first being a utility support player to now being almost like a lead carry, a
Yeah.
gunner on team. So that's pretty cool. Not a lot of people actually do that because
Not
usually
a lot of people can do that.
yeah, usually people are just one thing and they're stuck to that, right? So but that's pretty good that you've pretty much defined both roles of.
Hey James, we're gonna talk about us later, okay?
Hey, no. I got a whole speech. Anything else with the rap? Yes.
Oh, you guys pretty much said everything. Like,
Oh, thanks, guys.
Also, just a great teammate to have.
yeah, and he's fun. He's super
he's
fun.
He's always positive.
Yeah.
And he'll never like
Yell at you.
he'll never yell at you. He'll always like bring you and your team up.
Yeah.
And just always laughing and always smiling.
Yeah.
Except for right now, but
Yeah. I don't tilt.
Yeah, he doesn't tell. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Not like some players,
Yeah.
right? Like,
again, we'll talk about me and James later.
All right. So after Wrath, for tier 1 corners, we also have Chris Schwartz, SDL. Chris Schwartz.
Oh man,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Schwartz he's really good.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This guy, like he's a big guy, but he can do so much. Like he's very quick on the court. Has a very strong throw. He can catch too. Like,
oh yeah, he catches
he's-
like
yeah,
football
yeah,
catches.
hands,
Yeah, all
'Cause
hands.
He's a football player.
Oh, he
Yeah.
is a football player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's like pretty big like a football player.
Yeah, he's built like a football player.
Yeah, and he's very agile too.
He's agile
Yeah.
for a big guy.
Yeah.
He jumps too.
Jumps,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And he can what's cool about Schwartz is that he's got one of those like dart down right to your
Yes.
toes throws. It's fucking
Yeah.
it's awesome.
it comes from a high point and it comes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only criticism we really have of Chris is that he's still kind of new, so he'll make some decision-wise mistakes, and just sometimes the play is like a little bit sloppy.
Yeah.
But also probably because he hasn't played as long as, let's say, Wrath.
Not as experienced.
Yeah, not as experienced, so you can kind of see some cracks in his play.
And he mainly plays SDL, right? He doesn't play.
Not much because he lives all the way
Yeah.
in Langley, so it's a
Yeah.
far drive.
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
that's
Yeah.
right.
So maybe his exposure to VDL players might be not as much as like he's more familiar with SDL
Yeah.
players. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like he knows the top VDL players,
Yes.
but he probably hasn't faced a lot of them for the most part. Like he
Yes.
knows them, he's played them a couple times, but not consistently like all the other VDL players.
yeah.
But we put him as our second for tier 1 corners.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 for tier 1 corners, we got Nick Jensen.
Yeah, this guy, when he plays corner, when you throw at him, you don't want to throw solo. That's because this guy can catch
Yeah.
anything coming at him. He can catch him by the legs, up top, low. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it. He's got very, very good hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jensen is like probably the most defensive-minded player in this tier, like
Yeah.
a defensive-minded corner.
Oh, K Chung though.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, his throw is like it's solid from what I remember. It's not like super lethal like the other people we've talked about, but it's solid, and his catching and his blocking is probably his strongest, or I guess dodging his strongest parts of his game.
Sorry for those of you that aren't familiar with Nick Jensen's name. He's also known as Brown Ranjot.
Yeah.
Wait, Brown Ranjot?
White
White Ranjot. Sorry, White Ranjot.
But Ranjot is the Brown Ranjot.
It's, SDL
He's the
Ranjot.
He's the white Jensen.
Yeah.
The White Jensen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
brown Jensen.
He's the Brown Jensen.
Brown Jensen. Use that.
Holy fuck. It's only my second beer, but
You're also hungover, so.
yeah, I am hungover in it. So. So I play with Nick Jensen in our 7-inch team. His throw is deceptive. It's not super fast. It's got a good speed, but it's got this weird fucking curve at the end, or like it's got this crazy movement where it'll all of a sudden like change on you, and it's not consistent. Sometimes it'll left, right. He doesn't even know what he's really doing when he throws it as well. Like he's pretty accurate, but then at the very end it just breaks and then fucking hits you. He'll make random catches out of nowhere. A lot of times he'll do like a jumping catch too, back at the corner, because his blocking is probably his weakest attribute, but sometimes when he tries to block, he'll just make that fucking catch too. So that's why Jensen's fucking scary. He's a good tier 1 corner, and that's why we put him as number 3 on our list. Number 4 on our tier 1 corners list, we have Nate Wilkins.
Yeah, so Nate Wilkins, he's been in and out of the league because of school for the last couple of years.
Exams.
But I think he's a very good player. He's pretty athletic. He's got good hands. He's got a really nice throw. It's very accurate. The only criticism I have of Nate Wilkins is that he's not a great teammate, where he kind of likes to play that hero ball kind of thing. So he'll sit in the back. He'll sits back, lets everybody else does their own thing, and then when most of his team is dead, then he'll pick up balls and he'll start playing. But he'll probably take out a lot of the other team because he's really good.
His catching game is really good too.
His catching game is really good. Yeah.
That's usually like the sliding backwards type.
Oh yeah,
the
like
Leaning
London
Tower of
Bridge is
Pisa.
falling down. The Leaning Tower of Pisa over here.
Yeah, he's got a nice hard throw, very accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
He's pretty fun too.
Yeah,
He's
Pretty
pretty
fun
fun.
guy to play with. Yeah.
His nickname is Pickles. Ask him why.
Pickles.
And he plays with knee pads over sweats.
Yeah.
Not this season.
He's one of those guys.
He has a nice butt too.
Yeah.
Jiggles.
The jiggles.
All right, so that was number 4 on our tier 1 corners list. Number 5, we have Kevin Chung, aka K Chung.
K Chung. You want to talk about K Chung?
Let's start with K Chung.
No, it's
No.
unremarkable.
Oh.
I'm kidding. He's
number
good.
6 on our list.
No, he's good. He's a very solid corner. I think he's hurt right now, so his arm's not as strong as it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just needs a little bit of rest. But his blocking is very good.
He's catching a lot
His
more.
catching a lot
Catching
more.
a lot.
Yeah, he's catching a lot. He's pretty good sweeper in the
Yes.
corners. Very smart player, very team oriented
Super
player,
patient.
and super patient. Usually, I think he's one of the smarter players where he knows which threats need to go first, and you don't need a lot of communication with him. Yeah, because some people need a lot of direction. He does not need a lot of direction.
He knows the priority. But yeah, he's pretty good.
He is okay.
It's so hard to play against him.
He's okay.
Yeah. Add anything else to K Chung?
He's got cool hair.
He's got dope hair.
Yeah.
All he has.
Yes.
Yeah.
And apparently it takes longer than Lauren to get ready.
Yep.
Damn.
High maintenance. Ugly ass motherfucker.
So he might show up late to the gym, so not gonna
And he can, if you get him on your team, he'll probably give you a massage.
Oh yeah, he's on.
That's right.
Wait, he fixes his hair before dodgeball?
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, it's so nice.
He doesn't
though,
wake
huh?
up like
Or
that.
going to bed. After getting up. Probably has a bed hair. Like, he actually does his hair before going to bed.
Is this K Chung's first time in unicorn?
No, he went last year.
Last year? Okay. All right. Next.
Next.
All right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. Number 6, we have Matt Ing, who's also not a stranger to unicorn. It's his second or third time.
Made that big
Second.
play, remember?
Yeah,
in Unicorn where you do the crawl
thing.
catch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Manning's pretty good.
He's so unassuming.
Yeah.
Because he's small. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like he throws very hard,
But
but
he throws pretty hard.
he throws pretty hard and
Yeah, he throws
he's really
pretty
Oh, he's
quick.
got an accurate throw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
He's got a very accurate throw. It's that out of this list, him and Jensen probably have the weakest throw, but his throw is probably the most accurate in this list.
Maybe second.
In this tier,
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
but pretty
I,
top.
I put Schwartz as the most accurate out of
Really?
all. Yeah.
I put Raph's pretty accurate.
Okay,
That-
he's top 3 then.
Well,
Top 3.
But yeah, I think he's really good. He crosses a lot,
Yeah.
and he
That might
catches
be his-
people off guard.
Yeah.
Um,
His crossing a lot might be his.
loses
Downfall.
his
Yeah.
ball,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you have like some good twos, because he usually plays one. If you have good twos on the other side, yeah, they'll just get that. But he blocks. He survives very well as one.
great blocking.
Great blocking, and he makes some pretty clutch catches.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, he'll just like you have 3 balls coming at him, and we just catch one.
Yeah, he's small, so he's hard to hit.
Yeah.
And like 3 balls coming at me, he'll catch it and then he'll still be safe.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about Matt Ing is that he plays if you watch him play, he plays efficiently. He doesn't need to make any like unnecessary movements.
Yeah.
He'll just stay in the corner, just
Yeah.
does a catch or
Yeah.
block or whatever. Yeah.
And when he moves his leg, his upper body doesn't move.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, he's very upright, but then his leg's like.
Exorcism.
Yeah, it's weird. It's pretty cool to watch.
So he doesn't. Yeah, he's got pretty good cardio. Doesn't tire out that much because he's so efficient in the way he moves. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think what you're not getting with Matt is that you don't get a lot of court presence
Yeah.
in the corners.
Yeah.
So your other corner might get fucked,
Yeah.
but he'll probably cross to protect you.
Yeah.
Like he's not protecting you by being present. He's protecting you by hitting people.
Yeah. So number 7 on our tier 1 corners list, we have Kevin Young, K Young, aka Muscles,
have
aka
car.
Muscle Panda.
This Kevin.
This Kevin.
Not
have
this
car.
This Kevin, yeah.
It's I have car. I make
I
I
hat.
have car.
I have
Make
car,
hat.
Kevin. I make hat.
I make hat. K Young, yeah. Playing with him this season Tuesdays, and well, his throw is his main.
Yeah.
He's a
attraction.
gunner.
He's like he'll just gun.
Throws
And whenever he picks up a ball, it's going fast
Yeah.
every time. One of his main downfall, like my main his main downfall is like he has a hard time surviving. His blocking is he's working on it.
Yeah.
I would tell him on Tuesday like, oh, you can start practicing blocking 2 hands. So there would be games where he's actually block 2 hands, but then once he gets into a game where like it gets pretty hectic and then just start doing swipe block and block into him,
Yeah.
and already he'll miss it. But he's working on it and
Yeah.
he's doing a lot better. He's making more catches now too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think something you don't really notice with Kevin is that when he's on your team, like there's a certain gravity to him
Oh yeah.
that like people just kind of ignore you because they want to get rid of Kevin first.
Yeah.
That just by him being on your team, like you get a lot of pressure relieved from
Oh
you.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons why we put him up so high is because just by having him on your team, the rest of your team is gonna have an
Yeah.
easier time.
Yeah.
Nobody
At least
wants
until
to
he dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna die.
Yeah, nobody wants to get hit by his ball.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think we noticed it
It's
on
super
last
hard.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
right? When he was
It's gone
Yeah.
harder.
Gone harder, yeah.
Brandon Wen was saying that like he noticed that Kevin Young's throw got harder too. It's one of those where if it hits you, it's still as if it's like pushing you. Like
Wow.
that's the type of ball that Kevin throws. Like other people when they have a hard throw, it just hits you and then it just dies. But Kevin's it's still like wanting to go past you. It's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I'm like holy fuck.
Yeah.
Sure, Brandon's just
That's from
not
a
weak.
standing wind up.
Maybe.
Maybe it's just Brandon.
We good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
All right. So our third category is our tier 1 mids, and our first on the list is none other than Trash, Mr. Trash, Oscar the Grouch himself.
Oh no, let's
Okay, never mind. He has to say
Let's
something.
kind of disclaimer this.
Oh.
Our 1, 2, and 3 is myself, Ian, and James, and we couldn't really decide who to put first because you get very specific skill set between the 3 of us. I think if you take James, then you probably have the best catcher out of the 3. If you pick Ian, you definitely have the best blocker out of the 3. And if you take me, you probably have
The trash.
Yes. If you take me, you probably have
Court presence.
court presence
Mhm.
and probably the most offensive middle
Yeah.
out of the 3 of us. So it really depends on what you want. You're definitely getting sweeping and court control and like just a voice in all 3 of us. But it really depends on which primary attribute you want.
Yeah.
If you want the offense, if you want the blocking, do you want the catching?
Depends on who you have on your team already
Mhm.
too.
Yeah. Sorry. This is Ian's first time.
Ian's
Was it-
first time.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So for those of you that don't know Ian, he plays VDL. His 2 primary nights are Tuesdays with Chocolate Factory and Thursdays with K-Pop All-Stars. So if you want to check out some videos of Ian on Debs' channel, look at those 2 teams and look for Ian. He primarily plays mid on both teams, so you can see the type of player that he is as a mid, and you can see exactly what Enzo's talking about when he's one of the best blockers in like all VDL essentially. So check that out because it is his first time, so some of you newer players might not know exactly who he is. and then Enzo and me are us. So
Yeah, you know.
yeah. You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Not winning.
Come on, guys.
You get a good time.
Yeah, you got a good time.
What I like about Enzo though is like when your team is down, he actually can rally up your team and
Yeah.
put some positive into you and
Yeah.
make it, tell you what we need to do to win. And actually, it does work, right?
And it
So,
makes you go deep breaths. It works. It helps.
and he's super funny.
Yeah.
All right, so that takes care of like our 1, 2, 3 for tier 1 mids. Fourth on our tier 1 mids list is Manny, sexy Manny. What's his last name again?
If you have a
Rosales.
Rosales.
Manny.
And
Rosales.
Manny.
I can.
And Manuel Rosales.
Yeah.
He gives good lap dances, from what I hear.
Oh. When you play him mid, you should ask him to take his shirt off or like wear a beater.
Yep.
That's what you want.
He was there last year too, right?
He was there last
Yes.
year.
Right?
He made like four catches in
a
one
row.
game.
Oh right, yeah. So that was
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think with Manny, you get catching.
yeah. He's slowly working on his throw.
Yeah.
Still needs work, but it's getting better. But yeah, for the most part, Manny's like the.
Catch
He
your
probably
guy.
makes the most catches in terms of volume out of
Yeah.
any tier 1 player. Yeah.
I think he really improved since last year, actually.
hmm
Yeah. Because actually, wasn't it last year or a year and a bit? It was just his first time in
tier one?
Tier 1, yeah.
I would say
Two.
2 years ago, because we had that. I was with him with Spear Debs.
Yeah. That was his first
That was
year?
his first tier 1 team.
Okay, yeah. That's
Oh,
about
wow.
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit is.
Spear Debs.
Oh,
No, he's
Song
really good.
lost that showdown to Monica.
Anyways, he's in a slump.
For 2 years? No, I think Manny's really good. He's also really positive.
Yeah.
Super fun guy to be around. So just pick Manny.
The
Manny's
nicest
sexy.
guy, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sexy.
You know, pick Manny, fall in love, typical unicorn
He's taken,
things.
though,
Works with
girls.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Good with
special kids, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's the best.
Yeah, he's the best.
Top off, top down.
We good, man?
Yeah, good man.
All right. And fifth on our list of tier 1 mids is Big T, Terrence. He hasn't this season. He's not playing. I think he's kind of retired right now from dodgeball because of work, but he's still able to come out to Unicorn. We don't know exactly. So we still put him as a top tier 1 mid on our list just because of what he's done. He won 2 VDL titles last season.
TOC.
He's a TOC winner. He played well in Unicorn last year from what I've heard. I wasn't there,
Yeah,
but
he was
from
in
what
the
I've heard,
Final Four.
he was in Final Four.
Yeah.
So like he's proven as a great tier 1 mid. Right now he's not playing, so we don't know how much of a drop off he might have coming into Unicorn. I know he still tries to play when he can. He'll try and show up every now and then, but for the most part, he's still a solid player. Really great blocker and great catcher. But we don't know exactly how he'll be come Unicorn time.
He was ball shagging for
Hardest
Home.
So
Yeah.
his fitness is still there.
His fitness is still there.
He's also super pleasant to be around.
Yeah.
Always
Fucking awesome,
smiling. Very good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Hey,
Love
T,
that guy.
T, if you watch this, I hope you do. You still owe me Church's chicken
Oh.
since we're going to Calgary, so I'm gonna claim it when we get there.
Still, you
They don't have churches
The
there.
Popeyes.
Oh, Popeyes is
You
the
owe me
best.
some sort of chicken.
Jollibee.
Jollibee!
Oh,
Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Oh, yeah, Jollibee, okay.
Yeah, they have Jollibee there.
I'm gonna claim it when we get there. Just wanna add on to BT.
No, I love T.
Yeah.
T's pretty fun to play with.
Awesome player. We good?
I think we're
Oh,
good.
he's really good at catching, right? Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 It's pretty clutch.
He's clutch.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Not boss.
Not boss clutch, but,
but
clutch.
clutch.
All right. So our fourth category is we just called it tier 1s. So it's the rest of the other mid to lower tier 1 players that don't necessarily have a distinctive position that they're primarily known for, but they're still great additions to have on the team
Round
as tier 1 players.
Yeah.
And our first player that we have on this list is Tavares de Mello.
Tavares pretty good. He's got a very strong throw. He likes to bait for catches too,
Mm-hmm.
He's got really good hands.
Yeah.
At the line.
At
He
the
does
line,
at the
yeah.
line, yeah.
I like him. He's good.
Yeah, I think he's got one of the harder throws,
He's got pretty-
especially like as we're going further and further down the list. He's definitely got one of the harder throws. Great hands. I don't know about his blocking.
His blocking's pretty good because I play against him a lot in 7-inch. He's on Milkman, and with 7-inch the balls are smaller, but his blocking at least with 7-inch is pretty good because he's up at the line quite a lot. And sometimes when he's the last player, he like for a big guy, he's like 6 something, maybe 200 something pounds. Like for a big guy, he'll even drop and make blocks and stuff too, which is pretty dope. Like you don't really see that a lot with big guys. So he's pretty agile as well. So that's why his blocking, I would say, is pretty good. Now I don't know about in a quarter, whatever the ball size is with 8-inch, yeah. But with 7-inch, his blocking is pretty good.
Cool.
No, good.
Next on our tier 1 list,
Media guy.
Media guy,
Media
Gino Fontanelli.
Fettuccine.
Fettuccine.
50%.
Mr. 50%.
50%.
Mm,
All right, next.
all right, so
No, Gino.
What can you say about Gino, guys?
Gino, do you want to come here and talk about Gino Fontanelli? Or?
Not really.
No, I think you guys should talk.
It's like Gino's a solid corner. Gino's a solid corner. He'll stay alive pretty well. He'll cross a lot.
A lot.
The blocking is pretty good. Very honest player. Yeah. It's just,
Catching is good too.
Catching is good, too.
Catching is good.
My catching's gone down.
Really?
The only thing I have right now is like my throwing.
Your
Yeah.
throwing is really low, especially
Yeah.
to catch.
Sometimes it hits the ground before it gets on the other side.
If anything, like the last few years, I would say my blocking and catching's gone down.
Yeah.
My throwing's gone a lot higher. So I think like my
Has
blocking's
gone
to shit.
harder for sure.
My blocking's gone to shit because I can't really see anything anymore. I play blind.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing about Gino is that he's overly like critical about himself.
Well, everybody is.
No, but Gino's
Gino
actually,
especially.
yeah, you're really.
Sometimes he'll be like, "Oh my god, I played like shit. I'm gonna sit myself." I'm like, "No, you didn't."
No, sit yourself.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. We have no subs here.
Yeah.
Oh, but he is a unicorn winner.
Oh wait,
Oh.
last season, right?
Last season.
Yeah, last,
Oh,
oh,
my
yeah,
goodness.
that's true.
Here we go.
Yeah, you want to pick a returning champ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you get him, I don't know, maybe we'll change this one to Gino Cup.
Since Lily's not
50%
here.
off.
Yeah.
It's not
Mr.
Lilycorn no
50%.
more.
Yeah. We're gonna call it the Earl's Cup.
No, but yeah, Gino, solid pickup. He's been in Unicorn for the past 3 years, maybe?
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah, 4 years?
It's only been 3
I
years.
think it's been like officially 3 years.
Officially, not including
This
this.
is
is
the
the
fourth
fourth
one.
This is
year.
the 4th year, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so like you've been there throughout. Everyone pretty much knows who you are. They know what to expect, and that's why we have you here as our tier 1 list. Second behind Tavares. We're good.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yeah. So number 3 in our tier 1 list is Hubert.
No.
Is this new?
Is it Nguyen or is it new?
I don't know.
I don't know.
NGU?
It's
Yeah, it's
NGU.
new.
NGU, just
New.
How about new? I think it's just
Hubert.
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 Hubs.
Doki Doki Hubert.
Doki Doki Hubert.
Pornhub Hubert.
There's one Hubert.
Oh yeah,
Check out their page, Doki Doki Club, Dodgeball Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a YouTube page.
yeah. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty
Have all
funny.
the games
So
up.
Hubert,
Shout out to Cynthia.
Dylan, Cynthia, Antonio.
Antonio.
They call it
Anto-
Tony. Keith,
Momo.
Momo, which is a Derek.
Derek.
Derek
Mo.
Mo.
Derek Mo.
Yeah.
Derek Mo.
He's
and
not
then
going.
Benjamin.
Oh, he's not going. Derek Mo's not
I
going.
don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's not? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, he's not on.
Was Benjamin there? Benjamin.
Yeah,
Benji, right?
Benji.
Yeah.
Benji.
He's going too.
Okay.
So if you want to check them out, check their YouTube page,
Yeah.
Doki Doki Dodgeball Club.
Yeah. And you get some insight
They
on some of those
post
players.
every week of their videos.
That's good.
Yeah.
And they
Every
film
team,
all their games.
all their teams too, Monday to
They're
Thursday.
dedicated.
I like them. They're part of the new generation of
I
dodgeball
think
players.
they're the new up and comers for sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they really want to get better.
Yeah.
They keep asking the right questions. They want us to analyze their games all the time and see what did I do wrong. So they're really improving. And Hubert throws fucking hard,
Yeah,
Hubert
Yeah.
throws fucking hard.
Yeah.
and he catches
And
really
he
well
catches
too.
pretty good.
Yeah.
he's a very patient player too, because like I think because on his team he has some because they're fairly new, so it's pretty wild. But he was like one of the
More patient ones.
more patient players in that team.
Yeah.
Like just holds his ball and like.
Yeah, I would say out of all the guys in that team, Doki Doki is probably the best one.
Doki Doki's the best one.
Hubert.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hubert is the best one out of all the
Probably,
players.
yeah.
That's my opinion.
I would say so too. He's even though Dylan's probably the more offensive threat overall, because Hubert's got a fucking strong ass throw as well. Overall, Hubert can survive more, can catch.
He can do a lot of.
Yeah, he can do a lot more. So that's why, So it's justified when Deb says he's probably the best overall player on Doki Doki.
Granted, they're all good.
Yes.
They're all very good. Just at the moment, I think Hubert's probably the best.
Yeah.
And what Dylan told me, Hubert throws a lot harder than him right now.
Oh, because Dylan's hurt.
Yeah,
too,
Yeah,
right?
Dylan is hurt, but I guess we haven't seen Dylan throw at 100%.
yeah,
for a
that's
while.
true.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah,
Before
so-
Dylan was fucking throwing it. He said something that he can't throw curveballs anymore right now. Yeah.
It's just it's mostly his thumb
Is
that's
his thumb?
injured right now.
Okay, yeah.
Not his whole arm, just fully just his thumb.
Yeah.
Especially he re-injured it on the 7-inch.
Was it from 7-inch, right?
Yeah. He re-injured it on a block. So Hubert's is probably the best thrower on Doki Doki right now.
Yeah.
Come next to I guess Dylan right now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But Hubert's very good. He's very open to criticism and just talking about strategy and see what works and stuff.
Yeah.
I like his fakes too. He fakes a lot.
He's good.
Yeah, he's very good.
Cool.
Good.
Pickup. Yeah.
All right. So after Hubert, number 4, we got Troy Derish.
Troy. He's got a very strong throw.
Yeah.
Strong throw, good
It's a
block.
70-mile-per-hour throw.
Good.
Yeah.
Damn.
He jumps a lot.
He jumps a
Jumps a
lot.
lot, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is when he doesn't have a ball, he's kind of a non-factor.
Yeah. So he's not much of a blocker. He primarily, because he's a tall guy, so he plays one, and if he doesn't have a ball, he'll just stay in the corner just to try and survive a bit more. He's pretty good at dodging because he's tall and kind of lanky and skinny. And when he does have a ball, he's a scary threat offensively. He'll throw his 70-mile-per-hour ball. He jumps a lot. So one of his downfalls probably would be because he jumps a lot. He's an even bigger target for a tall guy already.
Yeah.
So that might be. His catching game also isn't the greatest, but he can make a couple of catches here and there. I know he's a back-to-back TOC Open Division champion.
Yes.
So that's also a positive on his repertoire. I play against him in 7-inch quite often, and he's the main gunner on their team. So he's doing pretty well on Milkman. Other than that, that's why we have him on our list here in our tier 1s list. Do you guys have anything else to add on for Troy?
No, I don't think so.
All right. After Troy, we were just talking about him, Mr. Dylon Dylan. Dylon Dylan from Doki Doki.
Oh yeah, so unfortunately Dylan is a bit injured right now. He can't throw the regular style dodgeball, but he can throw the 7-inch.
The 7-inch
pretty
one.
fine. And so he kind of have to compensate his game for that, which on the 8.25 he's trying to catch a lot more.
Yeah.
So
That's not his strength.
No.
it's not his strength, but he's working on it.
He's got a quick snap throw.
Yeah,
Which is crazy, yeah.
it comes from the top and it just goes
Yeah.
pretty quick. It's hard to predict. It's his pump fake.
It's the same as his windup, yeah.
Same as his windup.
And it's not even a big windup. It's just
Yeah,
a up down
Yeah.
right away, yeah. Because he's got a baseball background, so he's naturally his arms used to throwing so much.
I think if he just focus on surviving, I think he'll do pretty well. But sometimes he gets greedy, from catching. Because there are times where he will make the catch, but then he'll drop one, go for another catch after.
Oh.
But he's pretty good.
He's a good solid gunner to pick up on a team. Scary gunner. I would even say if his arm or hand, whichever one is injured, is at 100%, he could probably throw a 70 as well.
Yeah.
It's up there. Fuck, it's up there.
Yeah, he'll be healed by May, right?
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Well,
by Unicorn,
that's if he doesn't get injured.
If he doesn't.
Yeah.
But he's what, 25 or
Yeah,
whatever?
he's
He's like my age,
They
so
have super
Yeah.
healing powers when you're that young.
us young ones, we heal pretty fast.
You're like Wolverine. Really fast.
One part about his game I don't like is that sometimes he plays on his knees.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't like it when people play on knees and then you just throw on your
Yeah.
knees. I think the only person who could do that is Byron.
Yeah.
Like well or
Well.
well, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Byron.
And not get punished for it.
Yeah.
Even then, sometimes Byron gets punished for it.
Yeah.
Alright, we good?
Yeah.
You good?
All right. After Dylan in our tier ones category, we have Milan Garcia.
Ooh, Milan.
I think Milan's really good.
Yeah.
I think he's improved a lot, and it's just a matter of time before he moves into the next group, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think Milan is one of those players that's due to play on a good team, so he can really showcase his skills because he primarily plays mid,
Yeah.
I believe, and he's fucking good. He survives, he blocks well, he's got a decent throw, and he's a pretty good catcher. If he was put on to like a top-ish tier 1 team, he might even win. Like he's that good right now, and I think he gets overlooked a lot because he doesn't play VDL as much right now.
He is subbing a lot though. I see him sub a lot.
And he is on a team in Wednesdays this season.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So it's good that he's getting a lot more playing time in VDL, getting a lot more recognition. And yeah, it's only a matter of time before someone like picks him up and be like, hey Milan, join our fucking awesome team and win a tier 1 with us. So
Yeah, man. It's pretty good.
he's a
He's
good
so
pickup.
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking quick, man. Because I play against him a lot on 7 inches wide, and yeah, he's hard to kill there too.
Yeah.
He's on Milkman too.
He's on Milkman
yeah,
as well,
going
yeah.
to the nationals.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it always seems like he wants to get better. Like,
Mhm.
You can
Yes.
tell that he wants to get better.
I love those kind of players.
And I think he loves karaoke.
Oh, no,
That's what
I always see
it seems like.
karaoke
I think he doesn't
IG
know
stories from him.
Oh, fuck.
So
He's one of those
fun times, man.
Filipinos.
He's one of those Filipinos.
He's fun times. Wait, is he Filipino?
Yeah,
He's
he's.
Filipino.
Yeah, come on, man.
I don't know, man.
Cousin, man.
It's
Because.
hard to tell sometimes.
All right, so that's Milan.
Next.
After Milan, we got J Sam, who's no stranger to Unicorn as well. J Sam, Jason Sam, for those that don't know J Sam. You guys know.
I just want to know.
He just wants
I
to
was
know.
thinking.
Who wants to know about J Sam?
He's
Oh no, I want to know about Mo.
You want to know? He's
he's
coming.
a past unicorn winner also.
Oh.
Yes,
He's a
season.
past unicorn winner.
Oh yeah,
Was it
like
The first one, right?
second one.
So I think it was the second official one.
I think it was the second one or first one.
Oh.
No,
No, first.
First official one. First draft style
Yeah.
one, yeah. Because I was there when,
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, he was.
I didn't go to that one.
I didn't go that.
Yeah, he was on Victor and Lily's team.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh, because they had
With,
Lily.
with Twan and John. No, not John, just
No,
Twan.
no,
No,
Twan.
just
Twan
Twan.
for
Second,
sure,
the second
not
year
John.
was John.
Yes, yeah.
Twan and
And the other, who were their girls? There was one
Yvonne Lee.
one boss guy, Yvonne Lee
Yvonne Lee
and
was the
Lily.
girl,
Yeah.
who was
And
the
then-
other boss guy?
I don't know who the boss guy was.
No idea. Kimmy?
No, Kim
No,
was
Buddy.
on my team.
He was on your team.
Kim was my team.
'Cause
yeah.
he
Was it
caught-
Buddy?
Yeah,
Was it Buddy?
I don't know. Is it Buddy?
Oh, it might have been Buddy.
Did
I
he
think
win?
it's- I think it's James.
The
Yes,
Buddy
it is
won.
James because the second season was Lily, Johnny and Twan, Bennett.
Yes, Bennett.
Yeah, so it's definitely. I think it was James.
Oh wow, okay. And James won before. Buddy's won before.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. Congrats.
He is like James. I'm like, who's James?
Yeah. No,
Sorry.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Mm,
Anyways,
Alright,
Jason.
sorry, Jason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Off topic.
J-Sam's got a hard throw, not super accurate. He'll try to bait for catches.
Too much sometimes.
Too
Yeah,
much,
but
yeah.
he's not a great catcher.
I've
He's a
seen him
good
catch.
catcher.
Yeah, I've seen him catch.
He's a good
He-
catcher.
yeah.
He's not a great
He's also
catcher.
kind of streaky when he catches.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think he's proved a lot since.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he's,
Oh,
yeah.
he's just
Yes.
very like active on the court. He's very mobile. And
Gains a lot of attention, I find too, because
Yes.
he's running all over the place,
Yeah.
and people just want to hit him out.
Yeah.
And he throws pretty hard.
He
too.
throws hard.
Yeah, he throws really
He
hard.
throws really hard.
Yeah.
he's definitely like you notice him on the court.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think,
Decision making is his weakness.
yeah, I think, and just trying to stay composed on the court is probably one of his problems. Like
Tilting.
yeah. I think he means well, just doesn't know how to put it in words, I guess, or the right words. But he wants to get better.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's pretty good. I need to know.
He's not.
Right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah, no. Overall, J Sam's a good pickup. Yeah, previous unicorn winner. Hard throw. Another, I guess, downfall with J-Sam, sometimes he gets like a brain fart on the court.
Oh, yeah.
He'll just
Sometimes.
stand still looking at something or smiling. Yeah. Smiling, looking up at the clouds, and then he'll get hit, and then he'll just like laugh, and then he'll be like, oh, I got hit. That happens every now and then. You'll see it. When you see it, you know. But otherwise, yeah, he's a good pickup. And as long as you get the good J-Sam, it'll be fun time.
Yeah, man. Next up.
Next up, after J-Sam,
MVP!
Mr. Joel Esplana. His first time.
This is
Yeah.
España.
Esplana. I don't think
First time, I think.
There's no
Yeah,
N
his
yet.
first time.
First time.
There's no squiggles on the N.
He's been out for a year and a bit
A year, yeah.
with a torn
ACL.
ACL.
No, Achilles.
Achilles.
Torn Achilles.
And then concussion.
And concussion.
And then school.
School. So now he has school, so he didn't want to play and injure himself and
Yeah.
miss the whole.
But he's subbing a lot.
Subbing a
But
lot.
He's subbing a lot. He's playing amazing.
He's playing a lot,
Yeah.
yeah. Playing well.
Playing amazing. Carried won a few games for us when he subbed
think-
for us. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Joel's strengths is covering players
Yeah.
with his throw and blocking.
Blocking's really good.
Yeah, his blocking
He's
is
so
really
hard to
good.
hit.
He's hard hit, yeah.
Hard hit. Yeah.
Because he's a small guy already, and his blocking's pretty good. Like when he holds the ball, it covers like half of him. So then it's like hard to fucking hit him.
Yep.
And he catches.
He can catch. He throws with both hands.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's ambidextrous.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
His left arm is his more power one. His right arm is more accurate.
But he's right-handed.
And he's right-handed. Yeah.
But he throws with this left because he hurt his right arm before.
Yeah.
So he started throwing with his left, and then he hurt his left, I think. So he
Then-
started throwing with his right.
So yeah, he can go
So
back.
he can
and
go.
forth.
Yeah, he goes both ways.
Yeah. More ways than one. But yeah, so it'll be his first time. For those of you that haven't seen him before, what teams has he played?
Slay.
Slay. So go to Dubs' channel. Slay, I forget which
That was a
season.
long time ago.
Long ass time. They made it to the
Maybe
finals.
20.
Season 20?
20?
Yeah.
Check out Slay season 20.
Thursday.
Thursday nights on Deb's channel. You can
Oh wait,
tell-
no.
23?
20,
2?
21, 22.
21 or 22. Yeah.
You guys also played
20.
Wednesdays too.
They played Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
guys.
22, season 22.
22?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, it was, are they saying Slay or 8?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was 22.
22.
22. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check out Debs' channel. Type in Slay season 28 and check out some of the games, and you'll
22.
see
22.
22. I know I said 28.
20.
Season 22, and then you'll see some footage of Joel. He played pretty good during that playoff run.
You'll also see Daddy.
And you'll see,
On the
you'll
line.
see Dan-
Oh.
you'll see Danny.
David. Did David do something too?
Is David playing?
Did David step on the line or?
No,
That's
David
not bad.
crossed and Lauren.
David got
hit-
caught.
Oh,
hit
got caught.
Lauren.
Oh, yeah.
And then popped
Popped
up.
up.
Yeah.
Also, like,
That would have been a good story if you guys won.
It's still a good story.
It's still a good story. Because they were 8th seed too.
Yeah,
I know.
with a team that
Yeah.
almost,
On a Thursday night.
almost, with a ragtag bunch of nobodies
Yeah.
and a Minta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mentos.
Who's
Did
your
you have
other girl?
Monica?
Monica Liang?
Okay,
Yeah. No balls get past those two.
No.
So good.
At that point, it was only me and Aminta that has won before.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. The rest. Oh, not even Danny, right? Yeah.
Not Danny
Because
yet.
Danny and Monica went together.
Afterwards,
the
I think.
pencils.
Fucking
right?
pencil.
With,
Yeah.
with you.
Yes,
Yeah,
kind
when he
of.
was injured.
I was hurt.
Yeah, that counts. Will count. It's on the list.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's Joel. I don't know if we really talked much about him.
We did.
Okay,
right?
we did.
one thing good about Joel, I say, like, he played middle. Best strengths is probably 5'6", and then go middle. I haven't seen him play one in a while because he's been out and injured.
Yeah.
But like, he plays a really good middle, I think.
Yeah.
So
Next.
So we good?
Yeah.
After Joel, we have
Trash number 3.
Flash number 3, Carson Wong.
Yeah.
We'll let you guys
Oh,
talk about your brother.
I mean, he got CVAL last week.
Ooh.
he's retired now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he said in
He-
chat.
well, he's peaked, clearly. So.
Yeah. It's downhill after that.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. His throw's deceptively strong.
Yeah.
And it's inconsistent. Sometimes he'll throw like just
A bomb.
really hard hitting shots.
Yeah.
And then there are times where he just like throw
A weak
like,
ass.
weak ass, very catchable throws.
He's
So-
partially injured right now too with his right arm.
Oh, danger.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, so yeah, Carson's he's part of Milkman, and like for a big guy, he's pretty quick. I want to say from basketball, but not really.
It's not.
Because there was one time where me, Enzo, David, Patrick, and Carson played basketball, and so we're playing defense, and Carson was guarding someone. The ball, like there was
The
a
ball-
pass going to the
guy,
person he's guarding,
opponent.
and he hasn't even reached the guy yet. He's like, "Help!
The moment the guy touched the ball, Carson's like, help!
Help!"
We're just standing there. We're like,
He hasn't dribbled yet.
And the guy's like past the 3-point line.
yeah.
That's Carson.
So it's definitely not quickness from basketball.
I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah.
But he can make some catches too.
Oh, yeah.
He's not very good at blocking though.
Yeah. I always agree.
Yeah. Sometimes he like he's good because he pushes up the line, but then push up the line and he just kind of has a brain fart too. In the middle of the game, and he just gets hit. I was like, "What? How did I hit you, man?"
Yeah. I think sometimes he's too greedy with catches. He'll reach a lot for catches.
Yeah.
But if you throw him in the box, it's a catch.
Yeah, and he does like to goad people.
Yeah, he likes to
Yeah,
catch.
yeah.
If he reached a little bit less, he'd be significantly higher on the list.
Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
All right. After Carson on our tier 1's list is C. Briggs, Carmelo Brigola. Mo, aka Mo.
Mo's his throw's gotten a lot better.
Okay.
He's been practicing, like even before games and after games, he's been throwing, and he's been subbing a lot too. So he's been working on his throw. It's actually really hard, and he's practicing with his left hand too. So like he can throw both.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think his catch has gone up a lot more.
Yeah, his catching is
Catching
better.
gone a
He's
lot.
in better shape too. I think
Yes,
that
yeah. I
helps.
think he lost like 20, 30 pounds. Yeah.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
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 I think so.
Yeah, I think his confidence is probably one of the things that holds him back the most. Like he doubts himself a lot, and he thinks he can't do something, but he probably could. He's pretty good.
If he played more aggressive, because he plays like kind of like the laid back,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just counter type
Yeah.
throw. But if he played a bit more aggressive, he'd be a lot better.
Yeah, I think if he counters more, like sometimes he'll wait for people to throw together with.
Yeah.
But I think if the shot is there, just take
Just
it,
take the
right?
shot, yeah.
Sometimes he waits too long. But I think he could be a really good player.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
just play with more confidence.
Yeah, and aggression,
And more aggressive.
And cover people more, I feel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I find sometimes he likes to play a bit hero too.
Yeah. Sometimes, I'll see like there was an opportunity to cover someone and then
He'll just wait it out.
he doesn't, or he's like thinking that they're gonna throw at him, but
Yeah.
he could have just grabbed the ball and,
And
like
just threw it at
cover,
him.
or even
Or
just pump fake
them,
and
yeah.
just to distract, because you know they're not throwing at you, they're throwing at someone else,
Yeah.
right? It's a little thing he can work on, but
Yeah.
but other than that, he's really good.
Yeah.
Catching and his throw is really good,
All right. See,
and
Briggs.
sweeping too. He's actually sweeping.
Sweeping much better, yeah.
Sweeping a
Because
lot.
he lost weight.
Yeah.
So agile.
So agile, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
he's jumping.
Jumping, yeah. Me too.
Yeah. That's why we always cheer every time you jump.
I know.
All the time.
All the time.
Whoa, did you just jump again?
Sugoi.
Sugoi.
It's like, whoa, what are you guys cheering? Did Debs make a catch? No, she jumped.
Just jump.
And then she go down on her knees too.
Jump down. Yeah.
Then I'm
What?
like,
What?
and then I get up. I'm like, oh my knees.
Yeah.
I think that's the perfect time to hit Debs.
Yeah.
Make her go down on her knees and then try to get her when she's getting back.
Next category.
All right, category 5. We labeled this as top tier 2 players. So these players actually, even though we call it top tier 2, they're players that have also played in tier 1.
Kind of like go back and forth.
Yeah, they go back and forth in tier 1, tier 2. It depends on the teams that they're on. Sometimes they play on fun teams. Sometimes they play on a bit more competitive teams. But for the most part, they'll go back and forth, tier 1, tier 2. Still great pickups. And for this tier, our first player on the list is JCC, aka Jonathan Chong.
Yes.
Jonathan Chu Chong. Has he played in Unicorn before? I don't know.
No.
I don't
Oh,
think
no,
so.
last year he came,
He
but
might
he
didn't play.
He
didn't
didn't play.
play. Yeah. He just
This is his first time.
He's a comedian.
So funny.
Want to start with JCC?
Yeah. This guy pump fakes so much. It's very good. Sometimes when he pump fakes, he actually like the ball actually slips out of his
Do you remember that time? Were you there?
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
He was like pumping so hard, and then he like spiked it
Dunked
out of
it?
his.
Yeah.
And then the next game right after,
Yeah.
didn't he fall
Yeah.
without a ball?
everything.
So he's pumping well.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah.
I wish I had it filmed.
Yeah. He's got a solid throw. He likes to bait catch.
Oh, he's so good at catching.
Yeah.
So scary to throw at.
Yeah. But he also runs into the problem where he catches a lot.
Yeah. He dies in the
Wow.
catch.
Yeah.
But
But
he's
he's
a good
good.
teammate. He's a good teammate.
Yeah. I also think just like Milan, I think JCC is one of those players where once he goes into a more competitive team with like overall good players, he will also excel a lot more. Because technically, right now, whenever you see JCC on a team, he's probably their best, player. Yeah. So if he's on a more like competitive team with a higher rank type of players, Ofak he'll definitely be a lot better too.
Yeah. Probably learn a lot more.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, like I like going against JCC because he likes to not that we have similar styles, but he likes to bait catch as well, like me. So like it's always like a chess match between us. At the end of the day, we're just rolling a dead ball over. but he'll pump fake a lot more than I would. But yeah, we'll just keep pump faking. So it's a nice chess match, and it's fun playing against guys like JCC.
That's actually really nice too. I played with him at least once, one season, and like he's very encouraging. He just cheers the whole team up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
pleasant guy.
Yeah.
Fun guy.
Anything else? Add on? No.
No.
Good. All right. Second on our top tier 2 list, category 5, Mr. Moss Soriano. First time unicorn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So the Sorianos just kind of came from nowhere.
Came out of nowhere, these guys. These fucking
Yeah,
guys,
but he's good. He's got a nice throw. They're still kind of newish and make not a lot of mistakes, but they make mistakes, and you'll notice them every now and then.
Yeah.
But they're very eager to learn.
Yeah, they're eager to learn. The skill set is all there, and they get better still. But yeah, I have no complaints against him.
He's a really good catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Soriano, yeah. Like he'll also bait catch a lot too. Staying at the back wall with the ball, pump fake, drop the ball, try and make that catch, and he's pretty fucking accurate. He always likes to drop down on his knees and making those catches.
Yeah.
And
He doesn't reach.
No, he doesn't reach, and he'll catch fucking like the bombs. I think we played him, and he caught like C-Val and Byron a couple times or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, but like he can catch fucking bombs too. So, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Before, yeah, but yeah, now I know who he is. But
My cousin.
Raf's cousin. So yeah, he's like, I would say his best skill is his catching ability.
Mhm.
From Moss. He's our VDL's camera guy too, right? He's
Yes.
one,
Yeah,
one of
he's
the
one
camera
of
guys. Yeah. And really nice guy, really cool guy.
Yeah.
It actually reminds me of when I used to play when I started out. Like
Oh,
catch
just
a lot.
catch, yeah.
And
then
like have
who
a
the fuck
decent
is
throw.
this guy?
Yeah, he's a very consistent. I think on Thursdays, we know is a very competitive, like VDL night. He's very consistent at like staying at top tier 2 playoffs.
Yeah.
So he's very him and Enzo,
And Enzo.
his brother, are like really up there
Mm-hmm.
each time we play against them. So
All right, next.
Good?
Yep.
All right, number 3 on the top tier 2 list, Mr. Jordan Holloway. His first time playing
His
in
first
the front.
time, he also came out of nowhere. He's got a really, really hard throw. It's a hard straight.
It's a dart down throw.
I don't know. I
No,
think it's
it's-
just a straight.
it's everywhere.
Oh, is it everywhere?
It's pretty much everywhere.
Oh, really?
Especially when you're standing up, it either hits you in the chest, and you go down, it hits you in the knees.
Oh,
Usually when it gets me,
interesting.
it's me in the toes. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, maybe because I'm always low. That's why. So
When I play him, it always hits me like in the box
chest.
in the chest.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I thought he
Oh
had
no,
a
because
curveball.
you're always high though.
No, like even when I'm
Like
at
back?
when I play one or whatever.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's always like
Chest.
here.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Tries to throw through me,
Well,
which he could.
yeah.
He's got a really weird throw where he kind of
He palms it almost.
he
right?
palms it and then he cuffs it and then he kind of turns his wrist before he throws.
So it's got a little.
But it's got no curve.
Is that-
It's weird. I always worry about him throwing out his elbow or
Oh,
whatever,
fine.
like breaking his arm or something.
It's a really weird push throw.
Yeah,
It's got good speed.
it's got very good speed. Yeah, he's got good blocking.
Blocking, yeah, I was gonna say his fucking blocking is amazing. Fucking
Yeah.
guy can't hit him.
Yeah, there were concerns about dirty blocking before, but recently I didn't see anything bad.
No, I've played his team like 2-3 weeks in a row for some fucking reason.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's always fun playing against him because he's hard to hit.
yeah.
And yeah, I'm just trying to catch him. He always hits me out, but
Yeah.
because we haven't really seen him as much,
Yeah.
right? So I don't really know what his ball does, but it just goes straight.
Mhm.
And I can't catch it. But
Yeah.
he's I haven't seen some of that dirty blocks that people might have been concerned with. At the very least, like he's played very honest against like teams that
Yeah.
I've been on, and he's cool.
Same with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say my only downfall for him, he only plays, as far as I've seen, only plays 6.
Yeah.
I feel like if he plays any other position, he should learn them as fast as he can, or when he can,
Yeah.
and just help him improve a lot faster, right?
Yeah. Because he might not get it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because Jordan is usually the best player on the teams that he's on,
Yeah.
so he needs to play either 1 or 6.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. After Jordan, we have Mr. Enzo Soriano, Moss's brother.
The other cousin.
Yeah, the other cousin.
Yeah, he's a little bit different from Moss, where he relies more on his speed and just kind of being everywhere on the court.
Yeah, he pushes
Very
up.
support.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pushes
he's
up,
supportive. He's very springy. He's
Mhm.
like everywhere. He's always smiling, laughing. He's very pleasant.
Yeah.
I think he's really good at catching too. Enzo?
I think he's.
Not as good as Moss.
Not
but
as
I think
good as
he's-
Moss.
I think he's really good.
But
But I-
sweeping is better than Moss.
Yes.
I think his best strength is his blocking though, just because he's hard to hit. I have
yeah.
like when my team plays against him, I haven't seen him make a lot of catches. I don't know about the other nights though, but like just when we played against him and teams in the past, like a couple seasons ago when he was on teams with Gary and Tim and stuff like that, he wasn't making catches, but he was surviving.
I
even
think
with
he
the
throws
last one.
better than Moss. I think so. But also, I
We
haven't
played with
seen
him.
them that
Huh?
often.
We played with him in Wittens, right?
Yeah. He
I
his
thought
throw
he-
is not. I think his Moss's throw is better.
Yeah.
Because Enzo, he was more of like I would say he was more of a mid player where he would sweep. He's
Yeah,
pretty good at
like,
surviving. Yeah.
Get balls
Yeah,
for
he's
you, right?
good at
Yeah.
trying to absorb balls because he
yeah.
would push up with a ball and he'll
Yes.
just block, try
Yeah.
to sweep the balls. But who knows? Maybe that's because we have other corners on our team.
On the team,
already.
that's what he had to play mid.
So-
Yeah. Because it's interesting. One of the nights that he plays this season, when we go against him, he plays 6. And then I think Moss played mid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think
so-
they.
Yeah,
they'll
just wanna
probably
learn
switch.
it
Yeah,
and
they'll switch it up.
Yeah.
Enzo's cool because he's one of those, just like the Doki Doki guys. He's also in the generation of the new up and coming players that are eager and want to learn. He keeps asking me a lot of questions on like tips. So he's asking me right now how to throw a curveball, and it's getting there. But yeah, it's gonna take more than just like one season to get it down pat and like a couple nights of practicing. But it's dope. He's wanting to learn. They record their vids as well, just like Doki Doki. And so him, his brother, Shar, those group of players that play consistently on the same teams, like they're really hungry to want to learn and eventually like win a tier 1 championship, which is fucking awesome. So Enzo, great player to have as a support player on a team for this unicorn draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll also be like a sponge to just absorb a lot of information.
Yeah.
And
He's a good teammate to have.
Sorry. So for those of you that, because it'll be Moss and Enzo, so the brothers. It'll be their first time in Unicorn as well.
Yeah.
What teams do they normally play on that I guess people can watch?
you know, Ligma Balls.
Ligma Balls, yeah, Ligma Balls this season, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
la-
I
even
think
last season. Yeah.
Yeah, this season
Enzo
as
is
well.
on Bettina's farewell tour, isn't he?
For
I don't
Thursday?
know.
For Monday, yeah,
Monday.
yeah,
I think he is,
yeah.
right?
With,
Yeah.
I think both of them
Kyle.
are on
Kyle.
Pugnacious Pickles.
What night is that?
Tuesdays.
Yes.
Oh, Tuesday. Okay.
And that's with some of the Doki Doki
Cynthia.
guys.
Holy shit! Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
fucking crew.
Yeah.
Like people.
So
that's
check
awesome.
that one out, I
Yeah.
think.
Do you have videos of?
They're on the Doki
Oh,
Doki.
Doki Doki.
Yeah, they're on the Doki Doki.
So check out the Doki Doki page. Pugnacious Pickles.
Pickles, yeah, that's a Tuesday
Pugnacious
team.
Pickles. So you can check out some of the Doki Doki players and both Enzo and Moss.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
Teresa.
And Teresa.
Teresa.
We'll get to Teresa after
Yeah.
that. So yeah, check them out so you can see exactly what type of players you may potentially draft. After that, after Enzo, we got Gucci, aka
Garrick.
Garrick Ma.
You're like,
But call him
His name?
Gucci.
But
His
call
name is
him
Gucci. Yeah.
It's all for Gooch.
Yeah, I think Gucci's really good. He's really fun to play with and be around. He's just kind of wild. He's got a solid throw. He's got a solid catch. But again, you don't really know what he's doing. Hard to tame. Yeah.
Mostly plays one. From one.
Sure. I don't know.
but he's always smiling.
He's always smiling.
And he's fun to drink with.
He's very fun to
Yeah.
drink with.
Gucci's dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about more about his personality than his dodgeball skills.
Yeah. He doesn't play a ton. He
Yeah.
plays on Chocolate Factory on
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
And he's playing SDL.
And he plays some SDL,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
maybe some of the SDL guys
I
have.
live closer
more.
as FDL or
No, he lives like Burnaby.
Because he
Really?
works
Really?
in Surrey.
He works in
Yeah,
Oh,
Surrey,
he
yeah.
wasn't, so
Yeah.
he usually goes there right
Yeah.
after. Yeah, because I've seen him a few times when I double dipped the SDL.
Into, yeah, he's
Yeah.
there, yeah.
But yeah, Gucci's good.
Yep. So I mean, like for Gucci, the overall analysis for him is, it's not like he doesn't have like a bad throw or a hard throw. It's there. It's mid level. His blocking, mid level, and his catching is also. I would actually catching probably his worst.
Probably.
Yeah, probably his worst. But he can survive and he can make a couple of decent hits when needed. He's not gonna make the clutch play at the end type of player. But he is a good support player that you might want to consider picking up as well.
Decent arm.
Decent arm, yeah.
Um,
He's not a liability. Pretty
yeah,
much,
for sure. The only reason we have him in this tier and not the previous tier is probably because he doesn't play a lot in
Yeah,
VDL,
he's not. Yeah.
and we don't know a ton about his play because we don't see it a lot.
Because he just plays primarily VDL Chocolate Factory.
Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nobody's watching those games.
Oh, jeez. That's true, but
yeah,
we're good.
yeah, we should.
All right. Next on the top tier 2 list, Mr. Jeff Tan, first time unicorn as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of players don't know about Jeff Tan.
Oh yeah,
I
don't
don't
sleep.
know.
Don't sleep
Don't
on
sleep
Jeff
on
Tan.
Jeff
Yeah,
Tan.
don't sleep on
He's
Jeff Tan.
one of the OG tier 1 players.
Yeah.
Kind of
Long
like
time ago,
Alvin
yeah.
and like like Chris Chan. Like they're good players. Don't sleep on him.
Yeah.
He's got a very solid throw, solid blocking.
It's got a curve to his throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. He plays RDL.
He plays
still.
RDL.
Mostly RDL.
He plays mostly for fun.
He was on.
He was on Green Machine that one season.
Yeah, Green
He's
Machine,
got
yeah.
he's got tier 1 VDL finals experience, grand finals experience
Yeah.
actually, and although he hasn't played much in VDL recently, I know that I've seen a couple of like films and footages from when he played RDL, and what you were saying, he's like the
He's
best.
the only person left.
Yeah,
on
he's
his
the
team.
best player on his team, but he's got an above average throw. His blocking's decent and his catching's decent. So and the fact that just like Gooch, the main reason why he's on top tier 2 rather than the tier 1's list is because he hasn't been playing in VDL for the past couple of seasons. So if he still did, he'd be fucking in the tier 1 category list, no problem. Anything to add? Oh no, yeah, you don't.
Yo,
Yeah.
I've only maybe I've seen him in RDL, but
RDL.
I don't know him too well.
But yeah, no, Jeff. Besides that, he's a great player, great teammate. I don't know if I've played with him before back in the past, but I know I played drop-ins with him before, and
Yeah.
he's like a friend of mine, so he's a cool guy to talk to and all that kind of
I
stuff.
know when I first started playing, I watched a lot of Jeff Tan, and he was one of the players that when I started playing, I thought was that guy's really
He's
good.
good. He's quick.
He's quick.
He's quick. Yeah.
He's one of those players that's well, when I first started playing, he's not super athletic. He doesn't throw super hard. So his level was, I guess, the goal because it was attainable, achievable, and at the same time, he made tier 1 finals.
Yeah.
Right. That could be me.
Yeah. Cool. Good. Jeff Tan. Next, after Jeff Tan, Keith Robertson. Doesn't start. Wait, he's second time, right?
Is
Yes.
it second?
Second
Yeah, I
time.
think so.
Second
They,
time.
they
unicorn.
went last year.
They went last year.
Lefty plays
Six.
six
He has
crosses
a
a lot.
curveball.
Curveball.
Yeah, he has a
Very good
curveball.
catcher.
Main concern with Keith is that he might party too hard.
Oh, man.
He has.
How was he last year from you guys?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I can't
I
remember
just
what team
remember
he was
like
on.
when we go to Baker, he parties really hard, and then he dies the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Keith.
So, yeah.
He's got a pretty good throw. Although he crosses a lot. I
Yeah.
like most of his throws is it's a cross.
Decent catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't see him block too much. I think he baits.
He
catches
baits
more
catches.
than
He bait
blocks.
catches as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
he also dies by the catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But decent throw.
He's got a good. Yeah. It's a good
A
throw.
decent court sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he crossed less, he would be a lot better.
Probably.
Yeah.
You can say that about a lot of players.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it worked because most of the people that will draft will try to pick their corners,
Yeah.
and then he would need to play.
So yeah. I get what you're saying. The interesting about Keith is that, from what we've seen, he only
Only plays
plays six, and there's gonna be other players that are gonna be ranked above Keith that would take that spot. So if you take Keith on your team, I don't know, like
Your draft went horribly wrong.
we wouldn't know exactly like where
where
he
he would
would
go.
also excel in.
Maybe 5.
Yeah.
Maybe 5, yeah. But otherwise, yeah, he's primarily 6. There are a couple players that would be above Keith in taking that 6th spot on a team. So, yeah, it's hard to say.
Do you think positions really matter though sometimes? Because like
No, it's
I
not.
remember one
No.
draft we had. I think it was Carrie. That time when we had all girls drafting. I think it was
Okay.
Carrie or somebody. I forgot.
Oh, you
who.
guys picked all corners.
She picked all ones.
Yeah.
Like it was Nick Malika, Shane, Babu,
Oh, JT.
JT, and Bermundo or something. They're all like ones.
ones?
Yeah, and,
Oh, and
they,
Joel,
they
I
and they
think.
made it to the
finals?
So
See, I think on a draft like that, where there was a sub, it's fine. But on a draft like this, where there's no
no
subs,
subs. Yeah.
Yeah.
you're stuck with whatever the fuck you're at,
Yeah.
right? And if you can't play the position you're stuck at, you're fucked, right? You got no one else to swap in with you to be like, hey, you know what? I'm in a slump. I can't play this fucking position. You take over. But if you're stuck there because everyone else is better than you at their position, then you're gonna get screwed over, or that team will. I think, because there's no way, unless it'll be
Someone's
one of the
first
top.
out.
Yeah, it's one of the top teams that is able to draft like 3 top players that can, even though they've played one, they can still play mids and fives interchangeably.
Yeah.
Those are okay, but maybe some of the bottom drafting teams where they're stuck with whatever's kind of left over, it might be more difficult for them to be like, fuck, like you guys can only play 1s or 6s, but you're not really the top 1s and 6s. Then it might screw them over in terms of like position. So that's why like I feel drafting based on where these players play specifically will be key because of that, where some of their top end fucking teams will just destroy because no matter where they need to be, these are top players that can play all the other positions, right? That's just my opinion, right?
Oh, that makes sense.
On a team with no subs.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see it.
Sorry, yeah, but we were talking about Keith,
Yeah.
right? We're on Keith.
Keith Robinson.
Keith Robertson. Yeah, so that's my main concern, and that's where you were trying to go
Yeah,
as well. Yeah,
exactly, yeah.
with Keith playing
So
primarily
Keith-
6.
Try other positions during the
Yeah,
season.
man. Like because Keith, you're a good player, and you're usually like just some of the other players here. You're usually the top player on the teams that you play on. Hopefully, when you do get drafted, if you do get 6, great. If you won't be able to play 6, hopefully you can adjust quickly because it's gonna be pretty hard to adjust in like one day round robin, and then playoffs next day.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Keith.
Keith. Keith Law. So
Yeah.
not Keith, but Keith Law.
Solid middle. Decent blocking. I think sometimes he plays too aggressive, and he gets
He
caught
kinda
at the
tunnels,
line, and that's why he gets hit.
He's playing 1 for our team though, right?
No.
He's not, but he has been.
He has,
Yeah.
yeah. He plays one when I don't play,
Mhm.
or when Sun doesn't play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great hair.
What?
Great hair.
Keith.
Pretty good hair. Yeah. I think
You got a perm.
he plays best in the middle.
He's a good mid.
Best in the middle?
When he plays,
He's a very good sweeper, actually.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good sweeper.
He's a good sweeper because, like, when I see him when I play against him in Doki Doki, he pushes high. He's like the highest one to push up on that tee.
Yeah.
So like when people are throwing mid, you can quickly sweep whatever's behind him because he's so high up.
Yeah.
I noticed that he's got a curve to his throw too. I don't know if you've seen it. And it tricks you. Like you'll get it eventually once he starts to play more consistently in tier 1 and people start to recognize him. But right now he's getting a lot of people out from his curve. It's a decent speed. It's not harder than Dylan's or Hubert's, but it's a good speed and it like kind of breaks at the end, almost like Nick Jensen's throw. It'll break at the end and it's like, what the fuck? Where'd this curve come from?
Yeah.
But yeah, Keith, he's a good aggressive mid, almost like kind of like you, almost like you.
One problem I find from him is that he's a sweep first player. That sometimes he's up at the line and he'll try to sweep and then he'll end up turning
He'll get
his
blasted.
and then-
yeah he'll turn his back while he's up at the line and then he'll end up just getting a free hit from on him.
Oh yeah.
So stay.
Yeah, he's a little
look
bit
at the
too
front
committed.
first.
He's a little bit too committed to the sweep or like being aggressive and
You'll forget that other people on the other side
Have
has
balls.
balls.
yeah, so maybe just like needs more experience,
Yeah.
knowing what he can get away with and what he can't.
Yeah.
Instead of just always doing the same thing. Yeah.
Because people look for those. It's like, hey, if you turn around,
Hey, you make one
free
mistake.
hit.
Anything else with Keith?
No,
Good.
It's a good teammate.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, so that's Keith. After Keith, in top tier 2, we have Kyle Davey. Is that Kyle Davey? Want me to start? You want you guys start?
You can start.
You can start.
So Kyle, I haven't played much against Kyle. I've seen him. I've played him a couple times in SDL when I played back in the day, and every now and then when he would play in VDL. He's playing Wednesday.
Wednesdays with
Whopper
Whopper
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
With all the girls.
It's all girl team,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can't really justify how he
Yeah.
plays there.
Yeah.
But from the past that I played against him, and I played with him as well on a Wieners and Buns tournament a couple years ago. I would say his best skill is he's got a pretty decent throw. It's pretty accurate. It's a dart downhill throw.
I think it's his catching.
What's that?
His catching.
His best.
And
I
it,
think his catching is really good.
no, well for me I would say his throwing and then his catching.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just me, but I don't know what other people.
I think I've seen him catch more than.
Yeah, I was always
people.
scared of him catching.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was always
I
afraid of
was
his throws
scared.
for me.
Yeah. But yeah, we just played with him last week
Yeah.
on Wednesday, and he kept hitting me on the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was also, I think, last season he was on in Dodge.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I'm like, what the fuck, Kyle? Why you hit me? but yeah, so like he's got a above average throw, catching would probably be above average. His blocking might be his worst attribute, but overall, because he doesn't play much VDL as well, it's hard for us to properly gauge Kyle's like overall skills, just for us. And I've only played a little bit against him in SDL, and he's played a lot in CDL too, I think, in the past. Yeah. And so
I think he's originally from CDL, isn't he?
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might have been, and I've never played CDL. Party. And so yeah, that's my assessment on Kyle. You guys have anything else to add on?
No, I mean, you said pretty much.
Yeah, he's just a very upright player, I find.
Yeah.
He's very
He gets a
tall.
lot of pop ups on him.
Yeah.
He does.
It just hits him in the chest and pops up. Right?
Yeah.
But I think he's really easy to hit in the
low,
legs. Yeah.
He doesn't bend down that.
No,
as
I
much,
don't
right?
think
Yeah.
so. But other than that, he's a really solid player.
Yeah. So that's what we have him as our top tier 2.
Solid.
Solid.
Jilla never
Solid.
failed.
Does he play badminton too?
I wouldn't be surprised.
He might be clutch too.
Cut.
Clutch.
Yeah. Solid.
Solid.
All right. So to round off the top tier 2 list, we have Tio. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Xavier.
Xavier.
Just call him Tio.
Tio. Yeah. He's played in Unicorn 4 from what I've.
Every year, I think.
Every year.
Yeah.
But
You guys probably know. Have seen Tio.
I've seen him a few, like not very super familiar. I just know he has a pretty strong throw.
Pretty hard throw, yeah.
Yeah. He's not very good at surviving.
yeah.
Yeah, he gets hit really easily in
Yeah.
the legs right again. Because he's a tall guy, big tall guy.
I just remember he tunnel visions quite a bit. I remember being able to cross him like pretty easily.
Yeah.
And he's just not paying attention. But I do remember him throwing pretty hard.
Pretty hard,
He
yeah.
throws pretty hard.
If you want gunners on your team, you can have him. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because I find having a good gunner is a
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he like
Definitely an
a
asset.
1 or 6 or
He was playing 1.
1?
Yeah.
he's pretty fun too though. He'll buy you a lot of shots.
Yeah, I remember. I know he drinks a lot.
He drinks a lot.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does drink a lot.
he'll buy like 20 shots for everybody. He's like another Chloe, male version of Chloe.
Jeez. But he'll drink.
But he'll drink.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll always wear like a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Like he's on vacation most of the time.
Yeah.
He is on vacation.
He is, yeah.
So now we are on category 6. We've labeled this as our mid tier 2 players. And to start off this list, we have Jeremy Lai.
Jeremy.
You guys know Jeremy more than I do.
Yeah, he's a guy with goggles.
Goggles. Yeah,
right?
he goes with goggles on.
Yeah, skinny guy, pretty quick.
Plays
And
one?
Plays one?
He plays
Primarily?
the last time we played against him, he played 1, and yeah, he would push up the line and he blocks pretty well, and he's not afraid to go up against anyone. I was like, he's playing against Spartans and like he was up at the line just
Yeah.
blocking,
Wow.
blocking like Chris
So his
Malika's
blocking,
throw.
would blocking be his top?
I think so,
attribute?
yeah.
Yeah, and I actually think he should be on the list
That
before, actually.
top- oh,
Yeah,
okay.
'cause I think he's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen enough of him play, and because of that, I can't really put him any higher.
But
I
he
just
is
know
he
he's
is,
kind of shifty.
he is the
like
top of mid tier 2 on our
Yeah.
list. So at the very least, like that's still some good recognition there.
Yeah. No, he's pretty good. I think he can play middle. I think he's best suited middle too.
Mid?
Like he
Is
just
it
push
his
up.
first time in Unicorn?
I think
Or-
so.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it'll be his first time in
Yeah.
Unicorn.
Yeah. It puts on pressure because he pushes up a lot.
And he
Yeah, he sucks in a
blocks
lot of balls. Yeah.
For some reason, you just want to throw at him every time,
Yeah.
and then you just lose balls
the
because you
goggles,
can. Yeah,
probably.
it's the
It's the
goggles.
goggles.
It's like scary.
Does he play 7-inch or no?
I haven't seen him.
I don't remember.
7-inch, yeah.
Is the
I don't
other
think.
guy,
I
right?
don't think he does.
I get him and the other guy mixed up.
Which way?
The other 7-inch guy.
What?
Wilson Wong?
Wilson, maybe?
Wilson.
Is
Wilson?
it
Yeah,
Wilson?
probably-
It's
probably
Wilson Wong.
Wilson, yeah.
But yeah.
So I guess just to do the whole thing, our category 6 are mid tier 2s. These are, would we say these are more like support type players?
I think so.
Yeah, that would be probably drafted a bit later.
Mhm.
Some of them could be sleepers that can add a real
Value
value to a team.
Yeah.
So, and at the same time, we don't know that much about a lot of these players as well. So some of the comments that we'll make may or may not necessarily define who they are, but at the same time, some of them would as well. So just take what we say about the next category here and then the category after with a little bit of grain of salt, just because we don't play against them too much as they are like more tier 2 type players.
Yeah, so if you guys think you guys know those players a little bit better, it's probably more accurate.
Yeah, you're
than
more accurate.
Whatever
than us.
we can give you.
Cool.
All right, so after Jeremy, number 2 on the mid tier 2 list is Justin Park. J Park.
J Park. What's
He's
that?
also a unicorn winner.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a
yeah,
champ.
that's
Yeah,
it.
he's a
That's
champ,
it.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He's very good at catching.
Yeah,
They have
super
good catches.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very good at catching. Like he likes to do the he'll bait you
Mhm.
and he would just like dump his ball as soon as you throw.
Oh, got it.
Like to kind of like throw you off that like I'm actually gonna throw at you, but he doesn't have a very good throw though. But he wants to work on it.
Yeah,
He
he's
wants to work-
working
Oh,
on
yeah.
his throw this season. I
Yeah.
know that. Yeah.
But his catching is really good.
Okay.
Catches standing up too. It's great.
Amazing. Yeah, he never goes down, right?
No.
Yeah, he plays a great middle. From when I remember playing with him,
Yeah.
he played really that like defining middle role for the last unicorn I played with him.
Oh yeah, he was on your
Yeah.
team.
I think I remember when
Would you say he's solid?
Solid,
Clutch.
Not sure he plays bad
Clutch.
with the middle.
No.
Fairly clutch. He made clutch catches last.
So-
Got it.
last
I
unicorn.
think the photo week we played against their team like Trash Bros, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday. Me, David, and Mark Tan got caught by him all in one game.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I can't believe I'm on that team.
Yeah, you weren't there that day.
Yeah, I
you
know.
could have been caught.
So guys, yeah, if you want to look at some footage from Justin, watch last year's unicorn videos from the
Final
winning
Four.
team.
Oh, watch him on Goldie Cup.
Goldie Cup. Is that on Dev's channel too?
Yeah,
The video?
the cure for
Cure
Dodge for Cure,
Dodge for Cure,
I
yes.
call it called the Goldie Cup
Do you know-
because it was hosted
Do
by
you know what
Goldie.
team he was on, or?
Do you know
You
what
know
team
the
he was
team that he was on?
No,
He-
that one's
He
hard.
was on the final four. Remember, he caught Nathan Ing, and then when he made the catch, he's like, yeah, he slapped the ball down.
Okay.
That's a winning catch.
Oh,
yeah, good. In the final four.
So check
That was
out.
at Van Tech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
one, yeah.
that's the one where you
Where
have
Team
to
Leader, yeah.
I guess is it called the Goldie Cup on your channel, or
Goldie Cup was
it's
in
called
there.
Goldie Cup?
No,
No,
Dodge
it's
for
Dodge
Cure.
for-
Dodge for
Cure.
Cure, yeah.
That's
Check
right.
out if you want to see Justin Park videos as well. Besides Unicorn last year, Dodge for Cure on Dev's channel.
I forgot
I forgot his team name, but he was in the final four and he makes a catch and slams it on the ground. If you
Yeah.
see that video.
Cool.
All right. After Justin Park in the mid tier 2 list, we have Justin Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Corey. I don't know much about him. I played him a couple times, but you guys probably know a bit more than I do. Plays one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
plays
plays. Sometimes he plays 1 or 6. I think mostly 1.
Mostly
But I
one.
only played against him on Wednesdays, and I mean it's not bad.
Because he's on a team with Jordan, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Yeah.
I only played him a few times in Wooden's drop-in,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard to gauge how good somebody is
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in one of
No, he's
those.
pretty good at 7-inch though. I think
Oh.
I played more 7-inch against
Against
him
him?
than 8.25.
Whose team was he on in 7? Was it?
Dustin's.
Dustin's team. Ah, right, okay, yeah. I know he can. I forgot how he plays in 7-inch, but at least with like VDL style, he can block pretty good and decent at catching and a decent throw as well. It's got a little throw straight and it kind of breaks at the end as well, depending on how far it is. But it's good. He's not too bad. He's not a liability pretty much. So he's a good. He would be a good like sleeper pickup.
I think
For team.
in this tier we didn't like rank the players. We just
Oh,
kinda
shit,
threw
okay.
them all in a group.
Okay, well my bad.
Yeah,
We actually didn't rank these guys.
yeah.
We just
I think we
looked in
just
here.
have a.
Because we don't.
Because we don't have enough information.
Yeah, we
to
don't have
rank
enough
them.
information.
So we'll just talk about the
What we know.
what we know about the players.
Yeah.
So next up is Wilson Wong or Willie.
Is that what his nickname is? Willie?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's another Wilson one, right?
That's the guy
Oh,
that gets
Buff
confused with
Wilson.
Oh, yeah,
the
Buff-
Jeremy line.
Kevin Von Wilson one.
Buff Wilson.
So Willie, he's fast.
I think he's good.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Actually, he was really good in 7-inch.
He's good at 7-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
He
he's
is.
better in 7-inch
Yeah.
than he is at 8.25.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't really seen enough of him to make an informed decision.
He's
I just know he's fast.
he's fast. He's very hard to hit too because he goes very small when he blocks. But I don't see him catch too often, and I think he has a hard time throwing the 8.25.
Yeah, the ball might be a little bit bigger. Next,
Alex.
Oh,
Alex.
or Wilson, he made. I think he won 2 tier 4, or at least 1 tier 3 to tier 4 last season VDL. And from what I remember, he was making clutch catches
All right.
in those games. So, yeah, that's one thing I know about Wilson. He's fairly good. I think he just needs a little bit more coaching. He needs to just get up there to play a little bit better.
All right.
Yeah, next, Alex Cito.
Oh.
He's got a decent throw.
Mr.
It's
Dragon
actually
Ball.
pretty hard.
Yeah, he
I
throws
find.
pretty
Yeah.
hard. His blocking is decent. His
Okay.
catching could use work.
Yeah. He sometimes, and I've talked to him a little bit in the past couple seasons. He jumps a little bit too much when he tries to jump block too, and he'll get he'll either block it into his foot or he'll just get hit in the foot. So, Alex, if you watch this, work on that again. Otherwise, Alex is a good pickup though,
Yeah.
for like a late rounder type pick.
Yeah.
Want to add extra?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
He's also open to criticism. I played with him
Yeah.
in the
I haven't
Dodge
played
for
it.
Cure tournament, and
Ah.
after the tournament, he came up and asked like what he could improve on. And
Yeah.
stuff, so
I haven't
that's
had-
always a good attitude to have.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Next is Danny Nguyen. SDL Danny Nguyen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exact Danny Nguyen.
I just remember he played in the Final Four.
Oh,
last year.
So it's a second year.
Yes, he was on Terrence's and
Yeah.
Alex's.
Oh,
And he was
Okay.
solid. I think he
Okay.
was solid.
I've never played against him in like VDL style because he's mostly SDL.
Mm-hmm.
I played against him in 7-inch and he's got a good throw at least with 7-inch and he can block well. I don't know about VDL style.
I think he
Nice.
blocks.
Pretty well.
Pretty
He
good.
blocks pretty well at
Yeah.
8.25 too.
so he can survive.
He's still,
How's his throwing catching? Yeah,
I
Don't
think his
remember,
throwing was
yeah.
mediocre.
And
But
catching
so is mine. So
But anything else, Danny?
I don't remember it too much.
Me too.
Okay. So after Danny, we have Nino Cuenco. Nino, so I know Nino plays RDL and he plays a little bit of VDL. I think it's like 2 nights of VDL this season, I forget. But he's still pretty new to dodgeball. This is his 2nd or 3rd season only, I believe. But he's got because he's like a taller, bigger guy, so he's got a hard throw and he puts his weight into his throw, so it's pretty good. Not necessarily the most consistent, but if it hits you, it hurts.
What team does he play for in VDL?
I don't know the name of his teams.
Did he play in Oaktown?
No.
No?
It's not on a team that you would know, because like the teams that he plays on, at least for VDL, are mostly his friends, and they're all like newer players as well. And I would say I think he also plays on a team with Justin Park.
I think he played on PDL.
Did he play in PDL?
With Victor's team, I think.
I don't remember.
He's the big guy who can catch really well, right?
He can catch pretty good.
Yeah. The big Filipino guy?
Filipino guy. Yeah.
Do you remember?
I'm trying to find him.
I probably
But-
have some videos of it on mine as well.
Mm.
PDL, yeah.
PDL. But Nino is one of those could be a sleeper pick because he's got a good arm and he's got good hands too. So depending
Which guy
on
is it?
what you might need.
Which guy is it?
But yeah, so that's Nino. Good, pretty strong throw, decent hands. I don't know about his blocking. We haven't played much against him in Tier 1 because he's mostly like a Tier 2 player since he's still fairly new, 2nd or 3rd season. But can be a potential good sleeper pick.
all right, next.
All right, next.
Benji.
Benji.
He's another
Doki
Doki player?
Yeah.
And the Pornhub
Pornhub
guy.
player.
Can I see a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just sub.
Pornhub.
for them.
Pornhub. Big Ball Club.
Yes.
Big
That's the
Ball
one.
Club.
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
I don't remember what he looks
I think as per
Kind of.
Keith, he's starting to take it more seriously. So he's working on improving and stuff. He's one of the taller players.
Yeah. I see him like after,
Oh,
the,
him. Oh, yeah.
after
Yeah.
the games he's like working on his throws a lot because
That's-
I think he wants to improve his throwing.
So, sorry, a little sidetrack. Me and John, we saw him on the court, and then John Rick comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, doesn't that guy look like a more handsome Enzo?" We didn't know his name until like I saw the picture, and I was like, "Oh, that's him."
The handsome Enzo.
A more handsome Enzo.
Damn Enzo.
That hurts. Who's this motherfucker?
Look him up now. You know him.
Benji, from whenever he only plays one.
Six.
He's on the track.
Is it
Six.
one?
Well, I was playing. Well, I was
Yeah.
subbing for them on Thursday. That's the Big Ball Club, right?
Yeah.
Thursday, the Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was playing 6. I was playing beside him.
I know when I played against him last week, he played 6 as well.
He was playing 6.
No, I must be
Yeah.
somebody else then. Oh, this guy.
He's on Doki Doki, right?
Yeah, he's on Doki Doki too.
So he played.
I think he's on Doki Doki.
I don't know.
Because I remember.
I know
playing,
Momo is for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember playing against him this past Wednesday, and I believe he was on Doki Doki.
Okay.
I believe, yeah. Yeah, so did we have any?
Oh no, he does play one. On Tuesday, team he plays one.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
on
yes,
Thursday
yes.
he was on
He
6.
changes around,
But
yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
So he's a corner player.
Yeah, he's a corner player, yeah.
How's his
6 for
throw?
1, I guess.
His
Yeah.
throw is not.
I wish Sam was here. He would know more.
It's
But
not
I
very
was only
good.
there to sub, so I was.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he's better at catching than he is throwing.
Yeah.
From what I
Yeah.
understand.
But I know he's been working on his throw. Like after the games that he played during the night.
At least
I
he's
was
willing
like,
to put in work.
Yeah, I saw him. Even without the even when his teammates have already left, like
He's
just like,
still. Oh, that's
it
good.
was good.
Yep.
Dedicated.
So our next guy to round off our mid tier 2 list is Namit Kumar, who's been in Unicorn for the past couple of years.
Yep.
right?
2 years.
Hey,
2 years.
Yeah.
He
was
on
on my
your
team,
right?
first one that he went to,
Mhm.
second season.
Yeah, he's got a.
He's a
decent
really
throw.
good blocker.
Good blocker.
Yeah, and
He's
actually,
hard to hit.
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard to hit, and he was actually making some catches.
I find he plays too
passive.
passive. Way too
Yeah.
passive.
He was really good when he was playing for my team.
Mm.
But I think last season he was too drunk.
Oh, damn.
Do you remember he came over to our house, do you remember? And he almost threw up in the sink or whatever. I had to he almost
Did
threw
he
up
throw up on someone?
No, he almost threw up in the living room and I had to get him to the bathroom really quick.
Did
But and then he was on Sung's team. So they kind of went 2 and out. But
Oh,
because he was so hungover.
that
But
sucks.
the season before he played really well. On my team.
On your team.
Yeah.
I remember him being a good blocker, hard to hit, and I also remember
good
him
blocker.
making poor choices though. But that happens to a lot of people,
Yeah.
like drinking
fine.
too much.
Drinking too much, yeah. I mean, if you're hungover, it's hard
Yeah.
to play when you're hungover. Although you play better when you're hungover, right?
Yes.
So does JT, I think.
And
All the
James?
recess boys.
James too.
Me?
Jay.
Jay, sorry.
Jay?
Sorry.
No, not Jay.
Oh, he plays
No,
that?
no, not
No.
Jay. Yeah.
It's because he's not 25.
Yeah.
Those 27-year-olds.
No,
don't,
he's
don't,
too
don't
old.
do the same.
Yeah, 27. No. But when you're 25 like me, yeah, you can play hungover. So we're good with the meat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're good.
Yeah.
All right. So our last category is we just called it the unknowns because it's players that we don't really know, we haven't really played. Kevin Vo gave us a couple of feedback. Thank you, Kev. So we'll just go through some of the names here. Donovan Wilk. I know I played against Donovan in 7-inch, but I don't really know his style in VDL, SDL format. One note that Vo gave us here is that he's got a good underarm throw, he's a corner player, he's an up-and-coming 7-inch player, can be aggressive player and push the line. So that's Vo's input on Donovan Wilk. The next is Kevin Miller. We don't have input.
Kevin Miller, I also played with him in 7-inch.
Okay.
But I've never seen him play 8.25 as
8.25.
well, so I can't really give input.
Yeah, we don't have much
Yeah.
input on that. After Kevin is Alexander McCauley. Vo says, good blocker and it plays the corner. Next is Paul Laking.
7-inch.
He's a 7-inch player, plays mid, good blocker, and can catch in 7-inch. So hopefully that equates to some skill in 8.25. Next is Jason Favang. He's a good throw, nice hair. That's what Vo says. Because Vo doesn't have hair.
Fair
So I
game.
guess. Kevin Uch is the next one. Uch, good catch. Good dodger. He can sweep and catch. Weird movement to his throw. Next is Kyle Brisebois. He's a 7-inch player. He's got a good throw. Sasha Stanekovic. Sure.
Yeah.
He's a VDL exec.
Yeah.
That's as far as we know.
Yeah.
And we haven't really seen him play.
He hasn't been playing for very long.
Yeah,
so.
he's still pretty new, and
Yeah.
he hasn't played in Tier 1.
No, not yet.
From what we know
Yeah.
yet. So somewhere around the mid Tier 2 player skills. Next is Alan Chow. Don't have any info on him. None of us, neither did Vo.
Yeah, he's been in VDL for a little bit. I know.
Yeah, so he's still kind of new, so we don't know much about him. And the last is Remington Klopfer.
I've seen him around in SEL. Yeah.
Remington?
Yeah, Remington. Yeah.
He's known for his jumping.
Jumping and blocking.
Yeah.
He's really good at that.
He's
He's a really nice guy.
can stay alive
Yeah.
for a long time, good blocker, can eat up balls,
Yeah.
ninja dodges.
Ninja.
So
He does look like a ninja.
he does look like a ninja.
Yeah.
So that is our ranking for the male players
In out of town.
for the out of town BC and some
BC
Alberta
players, yeah.
players for Unicorn. Hopefully you guys can use it to help you with your drafting in 3 weeks. And you guys want to add on a couple more things?
We'll do the females next time.
Yeah, we'll do the
females
females soon. And maybe give some insight on the captain pairings.
Parents, yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
See you. Bye.